Palag-palag.
Astig.
Malupit. Beast mode.
Nakakasilak.
Exciting. Nakakakaba. Bongga.
Solid.
Breathtaking.
Wasakan. Spark.
Colorful.
Mabagsik. Mind-blowing. Challenging.
Electrifying. Fabulous.
Malupit.
Exquisite.
Fierce.
Garena.
Lurugan. Extreme.
Galvanizing.
Badass.
League of Legends.
Collegiate League 2016. Sprinter. December 13.
13.
13.
2015.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
onwards.
Hashtag get school.
Vacation's over.
Vacation is over.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Collegiate League Spring Term Week 3. Again, ako po si GS Amplifier.
And I'm Jishin Po with 1 for an eye.
Alright, and welcome back again. This is our last game of the day. This is gonna be the match between MIT versus CPU. Grabe, napaka-exciting ng mga games natin kanina.
Oo, nako.
Simula with Adamson versus UP,
Yes.
tapos naging ULS versus APC.
Classic start, Adamson versus UP.
Yes.
Tapos parang series of mistakes na, alam mo yun, ang fancy rin tingnan mula dun sa Game 2. Then Game 3, very calculated
Grabe.
plays mula sa kanilang mga comfort picks,
Mirmo
diba?
VIP. Good.
Oo,
Actually,
nako.
lahat sila, ang galing nilang lahat. Actually, both teams very, very good.
Oo.
Pero yung clutch play na yun na ni Mirmo on Tristana was really fun to
Luis
watch.
Oriana, di ba?
Yeah, of course. Of
Solid
course.
din. Tsaka yung Renekton din ni Amaya doon. Ayan. So now, para sa ating last game for today, if you look into our schedule, makita natin, you are about to witness a match between Mabuhay Institute of Technology versus Central Philippines University as our last game. Last game na to, GS Amplifier.
Yes. At makakakain na tayo ng dinner. So, sa mga nandito pa nung Game 1, maraming salamat po for joining us throughout all of the games. And it's really been a pleasure to cast for all these games.
First game ng 2016.
Yes.
First LCL episode ng 2016. Okay, congratulations to the winner of our match and win skin bundle. Right,
Plus yung mga hunt and win.
Yes, yung
na
mga hunt
14
and win.
hunters.
We will announce our final batch. May final batch pa ba tayo?
Final batch of 10.
We will announce our final batch of 10. Yan, mamaya-maya. Pero wag na natin patagalin to. MIT versus CPU. Let's get into the drafting phase.
Alright, so for the side of MIT, they've banned Dr. Mundo and Tam Kench. Meanwhile, for CPU, that's Fiora and Victor being banned. So dalawang very carry-oriented champions being taken away no, from the side of MIT. So they can't play these champions anymore. Meanwhile, Dr. Mundo, standard ban naman yan. Alam natin lahat. Sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, try nyo na kung ba't nila binaban yan lagi. And you will realize kung gaano kalakas talaga yan.
Why are they even not banning? Wala pa akong nakikitang ano. Ay, well, first game ba naman si Trundle?
No.
No, hindi,
No.
di ba?
Naiiwan siyang
pinapalusot si Trundle and even right now,
Oo nga, he's still
No
open.
Trundle
Rise
bans,
being banned. Tam Kench, I'm not so sure he's ban-worthy, but this might be target ban.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
a good
CPU.
popularity though.
Daming
No?
carry champions na nawala sa side ng CPU.
actually,
Banned a lot of them.
A lot of damage dealing champion at tinanggal ng CPU against MIT. But MIT, hindi pa nila ilalabas kung ano yung mga pamato nila. Basically, Alistar pick for the support.
Yeah. So safe pick so far.
Okay, so,
Pero prone to harass Zac being locked in. Siyempre, alam naman natin kung gaano ka-impactful si Zac right now.
Yeah.
Although it wasn't so visible nung first game natin where
Yeah.
Veer had some trouble finding yung mga tamang path and tamang timing
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But maybe si Raging Tacos, nakakatawang pangalan, will show us how to, or rather, will show us how cheesy Zac can be when it comes to gank pathing.
Victor is a good counter against Yasuo. So,
But
I'm
it's not
guessing-
really a counter against Yasuo.
Well, I mean, yung
But-
pinipick kasi dito, yung binubuo nila na
Pro
Malphite. Oo nga eh. So I'm guessing, lalo pa, tinanggal din yung Ryze. I was thinking na, is this a top lane ban? Kasi may popularity ngayon kay Ryze. Ang popular role for Ryze would be the mid lane. Diba? So,
Para mid-top, yeah.
there's like a message mula sa MIT na they are watching out for the mid laner nitong CPU. So, I was thinking, sino kaya? Ano yung mga champions nitong CPU?
Yeah.
So, may something na...
Interesting to see kung anong carry yung lalabas
May
nila.
hard carry potential yung mid lane ng CPU. So, I
Yeah.
was thinking, eto, nagpapadya ng Yasuo.
Maybe.
Etong
Pwede.
Victor and Zac.
Kasi Thunderlord's decrement na tayo ngayon eh.
Yeah.
So, the problem is, while lumakas yung mga single target bursty people like si Zed, lumakas obviously dahil doon. Si Yasuo hindi siya masyado nagbe-benefit sa Thunderlord's decree
Yeah.
as much as yung ibang champion. Kasi si Yasuo parang damage over time siya imbes na one-hit kill type champion eh. So, he's not exactly the strongest mid laner right now.
Oo.
Pero kung magkaroon siya ng favorable matchup, that's a different
Yeah,
story.
kasi yun nga, sa Thunderlord's meta degree, merong good popularity for Yasuo. That was yung lifesteal pa
Yeah.
ng Fervor for
Ay,
battle.
Warlords of
Warlords,
Decree.
Warlords,
Ay,
Bloodlust, Warlords, Bloodlust.
Warlords Decree.
Yung
Lahat nagagawa ng
critical,
Thunderlords.
yung critical na, yung lifesteal mula dun sa mga crit strike,
Yeah.
gumagana pa sa minions. Ngayon gumagana na lang
Champions
sa champions. Yun yung hard nerf or against Yasuo. Pero tingnan natin, kung pipiliin pa nila, instead, ang nakikita natin ngayon, of course, part of the Thunderlord's hype, Elise, jungle.
Tapos Lucian, also a very strong AD carry. So, pretty nice draft so far coming in from the side of MIT.
Yeah.
Able to secure a lot of very strong picks right now. Although, na-reveal na agad nila na mukhang medyo early game-oriented
Yeah.
yung team composition nila. So, there's some counter pick potential here for
Yeah,
the
yung
side of
playstyle
CPU.
yun. Tsaka kinukulang pa ng wave clear. Itong
Yeah.
MIT. So, yan. Isang malaking champion and has a very good popularity right now. Miss Fortune.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. So, malakas pa rin yan.
Yeah.
Hindi pa nga na-nerf yan actually.
Yeah,
So, there's still a lot of opening. Especially with, yung... It looks like CPU is building a team fight-oriented composition kasi you have a lot of strong... You have two tanks already set up who can both engage. Meron kang wombo combo potential from the Misfortune. Now they bring out the LeBlanc. This I would question. You don't usually bring out a LeBlanc first.
Yeah.
Unless sobrang galing mo sa LeBlanc na you're sure you can face any matchup and dominate during early to mid game. It's not something that you bring out
Yeah.
early in the draft because it can be countered.
At ang naging questionable ngayon would be yung Malphite pick. Kasi hindi natin
possibly.
no early Malphite pick. They're hovering over against Fizz.
Kasi pwede siyang i-counter agad with
Yeah.
magic-oriented top laners like the
Yes.
Sandra, like the Vladimir.
Yeah.
But of course, we've seen special cases na hindi necessarily na-counter si Malphite depending on the person. Like
Yeah.
for example, there was a time I think that was Naga versus Empire X ba yun?
Yeah.
Where Suzaku had to face Lissandra as a Malphite. Pero he was,
Malphite
his
has a
CS
nice
was
win
fine the
rate.
whole time.
Malphite
Yeah.
has a nice win rate right now.
Yeah.
Ayan. So now,
Oh, Riven.
good popularity na naman ng Karma and it is a Riven against
Yeah.
a Malphite. Actually, kaya makipagsabahan ng Malphite against
Yeah.
a Riven eh.
Yun lang. Well, there's a tendency that Malphite, mabubuli siya
Oo.
during the early phases. But as he builds armor
Oo,
over time,
yung
yung
trade-up
nakakatakot lang doon is that if Riven freezes her wave and Elise ganks top a
Yeah,
lot,
yun na nga.
Malphite will fall behind for sure.
With Elise, you could easily snowball a Riven.
Oh.
Lalo
Pero
na
actually,
napaka-vulnerable ng
yung
Malphite.
side ng MIT, super snowball-oriented yung team composition
Yun
na
nga.
kung titignan natin. There's so much early to mid-game power, but it will fall off over time. Pero, the thing is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kasi yung side ng CPU, wala silang late game carry.
Yeah.
So, yung 50 kills game na inaasahan mo mangyayari, it may happen. Kasi, looking at yung team compositions ngayon,
Gustong patayan,
very similar yung power spikes nila. Other than the Malphite that will take time to get tanky, yung Riven, yung Lucian, yung Karma, compared to the Misfortune and LeBlanc, that's all early to mid-game oriented. So it's really all about early game ganks, about all the early game rotations, about the lane mechanics, about... Lahat yun. Lahat ng
Yeah.
early to mid-game things will be definitely seen in this game.
Yeah, kanina they're hovering over a Rengar. It's Trundle ang habol nila.
Yeah.
So,
Support
tons of
Trundle.
protection talaga para kay Miss Fortune. They're planning on to, pahirapan ng pahirapan itong Lucian, probably shove the bottom lane, pero vulnerable naman. Ngayon, si Miss Fortune for those dives mula kay Elise o kaya kung ito, ma-fed itong Riven.
Yeah, actually, looking at the team compositions now that Miss Fortune tsaka LeBlanc lang yung damage dealers,
Yeah, yun na nga.
I think CPU will fall off harder than MIT sa late game. Kasi Lucian, Karma, and Riven, that's a lot of damage.
Si Karma.
So kahit umabot kayo na late game, actually you'll still be dealing damage. So,
Lalo na si Karma.
So for the side of CPU, they really have to get ahead in their lane. Yun lang, baka medyo mahirapan sila because number one, hindi masyadong, you can't say na favorable yung lanes.
Yeah.
And number two, hindi mo rin pwede sabihin na mas malakas, yung only advantage actually na nakita ko dito is yung 5v5.
Yeah, 5v5.
Kasi if you get, assuming na perfect setup, panalo sila. Kasi Elise is very squishy and the only tank that MIT has is Alistar.
Ang lakas nung initiate mula sa CPU.
If Zac and Malphite can bounce to the back line and hit Lucian and Karma both dead, that's a very easy team fight.
I could see na this is assured dead Lucian. Masyutan mo lang ng isang CC yan.
That's true. That's why si Karma tsaka si Alistar dito have to be very mindful of protecting Lucian. Si Lucian, positioning niya in this game, very, very, very important. Kasi the moment that he gets caught out, ang daming CC na pwede siya matamaan. You have the pillar, 2 knockups, you have the chains. Grabe, there's so much CC.
To just pop that flash mula sa Lucian gamit LeBlanc. Pero ayan, finally guys, the final set of winners mula sa ating Hunt and Win promo yesterday sa Pro Gaming Series. These are the names, ladies and gentlemen. 50 lucky summoners will win this, yung nakikita yung mga skin na yan, skin bundle na yan.
Yeah, grabe. Puro ADC. Sa mga ADC main dyan, congratulations.
Lucian's Angels.
Oo nga.
Inaalam ko ano ba tema nito. Ang alam ko lang ano siya ADCs lahat, tapos ang lalaki si Lucian. Lucian's Angels.
So congratulations sa 50 winners natin. You guys are
si
a part of one of the biggest giveaways ever.
May nanalo si Communism. Natawa ko sa IG yan eh.
Pero yun. So, congratulations to all 50 winners. You were part of one of the biggest giveaways ever na hinod namin.
Nako,
50 people. Grabe. That's so many people to win. And congrats din sa nanalo na match and win kanina. You got 5 extremely rare Riot skins na lumalabas na yan. Rampage.
Na-excite ako sa mga susunod na giveaway ng Garena. Ulit na mula dun sa Blood Moon Challenge. Then, ito sa mga stream natin. Hindi na pa isa-isang skin.
By the way,
pa-bundle.
Speaking of mga surprises and giveaways, don't forget to look at first si GS Riku. She's been streaming a lot recently. So kung gusto yung manood kay GS Riku with her climbing rank solo queue, you can definitely follow her. Just go to Twitch. I think it's twitch.tv/RikuRiku. Tapos also, Neep, XHG Neep just announced that he will be streaming for the entire week for 6 hours 6 times this week. Tapos he will be giving, I think, basta may price siya every hour. Every hour may price siya ibibigay.
Sapatos!
Pero RP mystery gift ata yun or something. So, check out his page. All you have to do is go to Facebook at search lang XHG Neep or something like that. Tapos lalabas na yun.
And to all of our summoners out there, sumali kayo sa Pro PGS Rift official Facebook group. Definitely, we will run custom games dyan. At hindi lang kami kasama nyo dyan, yung mga pro players and also the Garena staffs and the Garena Game Masters. And of course, andyan din yung mga content editor. Andyan sila Gloco, andyan sila Dr. Zod, at kung sino-sino pang mga aspiring content creators. And ayan, hindi lang naman kami ang bumubuo sa Pro Gaming Series. Nandiyan din kayo, mga summoners. So sama-sama tayo dito on building up that community.
Yeah, PGS Rift, guys.
Naalala ko si Gloco, sabi niya, nahulaan niya na daw sino yung bagong champion nung lumabas yung teaser. Nakita mo ba yung video niya?
Hindi pa eh.
Sabi niya si James Bond.
Pwede.
Kasi yung mga bilog-bilog.
Ayan. Sana nga lumabas na nga soon enough. 6.2 patch siya lalabas and I think 6.1 is coming out soon. So, sa mga anti ADC mains dyan na gusto malaman kung sino siya, kung ano mga abilities niya, do watch out. I think Surrender at 20, yun na yung pinaka-up-to-date na pwede mong puntahan for champion updates and patches.
Tapos si John Cena pala talaga. And it's John Cena! And thank you so much for staying out sa mga summoners natin na manunood ngayon, esports.garena.ph/stream kung meron kayong kasama sa internet cafe. Okay? O kaya sa bahay nyo, na walang ginagawa. Why don't you accompany us here? Last game na to ng LOL Collegiate League. We are now onto our first week of 2016. It will be an amazing and exciting journey
Yes,
para sa
this
buong
year.
2016 season.
Not just for our region, but all of the regions have something interesting to
Nasa
offer.
mga group stage pa lang tayo ngayon. We have playoffs, we have upcoming events, we have Rampage just waiting around the corner.
Yes, grabe.
Oo, diba?
Before you know it, Rampage na naman.
Na naman, oo.
Can't wait.
Before you know it, na-reset na yung pinaghirapan
Oo.
muna.
Before you know it, nandiyan na yung mga border natin eh.
Oo.
Hindi na abot. So sad. Oh well. Okay lang. Di kayo alone sa mga try mo umabot dyan. Okay lang.
Oh, shoutouts for GS Asuray pala.
Oo nga pala. Yeah, shout out to you.
Di mo alam, may ano na pala si GS Asuray. May girlfriend na, di ba? Oh. Na?
We'll see.
Ayan. Okay, we're just waiting out for our summoners to connect again. Actually, mamaya pa, we still have a streamed match. Okay? Hindi lang siya shoutcasted. Okay? Mamaya, hindi ko alam kung sino maglalaro doon, but you could check out Kate Garena's fan page and also the LOL Collegiate fan page.
Plus, we also want to remind you guys, no, out of the 12 games in a week ng LCL, 4 lang yun na si stream, pero may 8 during the week na hindi na si stream. Pero sa mga interested, sa mga gustong malaman kung kamusta yung performance nila during those other 8 games, pwede ko pumunta sa YouTube channel ng Garena. Just type Garena PH, punta kayo sa channel, go to videos, and for sure, sa LCL album, nandun yun for
you
sure.
can also access that at esports.garena.ph/LCL. Nandun din yung website syempre ng PGS/PGS. Gusto ko lang i-mention, Piltover's Finest.
Ayun, yeah.
Diba?
Also, it's already starting, no?
Yeah, your road to become a professional.
Yes, here in the Philippines.
Yeah, may seeded tournaments tayo mula sa iba't ibang region sa bansa natin.
Yes.
We have for Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Check out GG Spears fan page.
Yeah.
Okay, he's giving out the details on that one. And gusto ko ibigay ang aking big good luck sa mga aspiring pro players natin.
Congrats to those who are about to get in soon
Oo.
sa PGS and really
diba?
push nyo lang.
2016.
Yeah, and don't
2016.
forget, after Challenger Circuit, even LCL can sometimes be a bridge to PGS.
And LCS. Mag-start na rin.
Oh, yes. Awesome.
Diba? Nako, 2016! Guys, welcome to the Summoner's Rift. You are watching a match between Mapua Institute of Technology versus Central Philippine University for the LOL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. We are now on to our Week 3. And on the blue side, you have MIT. In the top lane, it will be Save the Queen on Riven. The jungler, you have Awesome on an Elise. In the mid lane, Nick is cute on a Karma. And for the bottom duo, you have Nauta Maril on an Lucian AD Carry and Achilles on an Alistar support.
Meanwhile, on the red side, that's going to be CPU, Central Philippine University. That's Notting in the top lane with the Malphite. Raging Tacos in the jungle with Zach. Cuss in the mid lane with LeBlanc, and for the bot lane, that's Yan and Obenite with Misfortune and Trundle.
Esports.garena.ph/stream mula sa YouTube, Twitch, and Zubu. Managing our chat, Kate, Garena, Neme, and even Riku. Okay, be sure to interact with us and sabihin nyo yung mga shoutouts, yung mga insights nyo patungkol sa larong to. Show your support for your respective colleges and universities here at the LOL Collegiate League.
Alright, so the game is gonna resume now. And looking at the level 1, actually mukhang mas nakakatakot yung level 1 ng MIT.
Yeah.
There's, ilan ba? 2 stuns, 1 root, 1 knock-up.
Yes.
So, 4 different CCs to catch you, best to play it safe. And any lead na makuha ng kahit anong team, Snowball is the name of the game in this for this set. And we really don't want to give away any early leads to any team.
And they're
Both are
moving as
rushing.
one unit. They're moving as one unit. They're really willing to take on that level 1 fight. Oh, gets
Okay,
spotted
so
by the
all
ward.
all 5 have been spotted. So that's a lot of information already and so many wards. Okay, so whoa. Okay, actually, delikado yun yung ginawa ni LeBlanc na yun. Kung na-stun siya dun,
Well,
would have been dangerous.
tinatansya niya si Alistar tsaka si Riven na wala na parehas yung kanilang well, si Alistar wala sa range. Riven naman nagamit niya yung huling broken wings niya. So, pero sobrang risky.
Scary.
Yeah, scary engage.
Okay,
Well,
so not much information aside from you. Sobrang daming wards na nalagay sa side na yan.
Yeah.
That ward
Kala mo
synergy.
nagka-clash
Oo nga. So, other than that, I think they're gonna remain passive for now. Standard starts, puro tier 5. Actually, hindi pala.
Labasan ng bashing. Achilles is tier 4.
So, it's a pretty standard start for all of our junglers and laners. No lane swap.
Ang hirap mag-pull off ng ng extended na mag-commit sa isang level 1 fight lalo na kung na-spot kayo
Yeah.
with these very short late timers. Ang
Oo.
aga lumampas ng minion, di ba?
Tsaka yung early game death timers are also longer now. So, very dangerous to give away yung mga early lead.
Yeah. Mawawala ka talaga ng sizable amount of CS kapag namatay ka. Okay, so we are seeing well, it's just Trundle supporting up that Zac. Let's see how this Trundle support will play out. Hindi na to bago, to Trundle support.
So looking at the team compositions now, for the side of MIT, all they have to do to win is to keep their lanes steadily even or ahead. So they just have to galawan lang yan, actually.
Yeah.
Lucian and Alistar just have to keep it safe and try to bully out Misfortune, but don't go over-aggressive unless nandyan yung jungler nyo. Elise provides a lot of early-game jungler, definitely more than Zac. So
Yes.
she should not be afraid to create pressure during the early game para maka-snowball. Kahit anong lane, actually, but definitely better if she ganks top or bot lane with the Lucian and the Riven.
So,
meanwhile, for CPU, they have to be very, very careful during this early phase of the
Yeah.
game. Don't let the lane snowball. And then eventually, kapag nag-level 6 na kayo, you can start making bot lane TP plays with the Zac,
Yeah.
with the Malphite.
CPU has to understand the scaling of their characters. Nako.
Yeah.
Kasi seryoso, first 5 minutes of the game, na yung mga mistakes na yon, yun yung mga hinahanap-hanap nitong MIT.
Yeah, MIT is really looking to snowball from the mistakes kung pumalag yung CPU.
Now we are seeing, at least now, may signal kay Zac to go for the top lane. And there's the fallback signal.
Whoop, they're gonna meet up, I think.
Yeah, so there's the ward. Oh my god.
Yep. Nakita na.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh! There's gonna be a stun.
Yeah. Okay, Raging Tackles will the... Okay, he won't risk anything for that blue buff, but that will leave nothing. Okay, to be isolated alone. Walang mana dito si Awesome to lay down that cocoon. Rappel up, he will not go for the tower dive. Wala ring follow-up mula sa mid laners natin. Again, if walang nagaganap sa ganitong phase ng game, it's working in favor of CPU.
So far, so good. Although, dalawang flash yun yung na-burn from the jungler and the top. So, si Notting has to be very, very, very careful. Because pag bumisita ulit ito si Awesome, wala nang method of escape ito si Malphite. Very immobile and no flash. So, he has to be very careful.
And also, he's doing a sizable amount of counter jungle against Zac. So, Zac has no plan of also doing anything in the top lane. Kailangan maging conservative na ngayon ni Malphite.
Oops.
Dun sa top lane.
There's gonna be a gank, I think. Flash.
Yeah, against the LeBlanc, nothing will connect. We will still yet to see a first blood sa larong ito. But Elise, okay?
Ang lakas na pressure niya. 3
Yeah.
flashes already burned so far in this game. So far, so good coming in for MIT. The question is, yung mga burn na flash na ba yan, matatranslate ba niya into a lead?
Yeah.
So,
May opening naman na 5
Yeah.
minutes. 5
Yeah.
minutes ang isang flash,
so
diba?
hopefully, maka-visit again siya to make a successful gank. Otherwise, the longer this game goes and the sooner they hit level 6.
Oh my god, this is awkward for Elise. She is in a very bad position. You have to take note, wala ring flash itong Elise. And Karma cannot follow up that properly compared to LeBlanc. Achilles is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
Light, laying down the far pillar onto Awesome. Awesome going so low. And that is the Trundle securing the kill against that Elise. Nahuli yung gagamba because laying down the lasso onto Tomoril for a flash or dash out mula dito kay Tomoril. Teleport magagaling mula dito sa MIT. Open Knife doing the job against Karma. No kill yet, but Riven is doing her work against
Oh my
that
gosh.
Misfortune. 2-1 now. Things escalate well for the snowball composition of MIT.
Ay. Sobrang lakas ng engage dun ng CPU. They shouldn't have committed that hard.
Yeah.
They ended up giving away 2 kills and it went to Riven and the mid lane.
Dapat
So,
nung napick si
nung nahuli
Elise,
si Elise, wala na.
wala na.
Nag-pass
Atras
na
na.
dapat kayo.
Kasi yung kit nyo, kulang yun.
Yeah,
Oo.
that's definitely not enough.
Si Elise, kaya namatay si Elise doon because of bad positioning. Naki-trade up siya with Zac.
Yeah.
Pero-
Actually, after she was running,
Oo.
yung direction kasi niya papunta sa bot lane. So, syempre, aatakayin ka ni Trundle. Good thing he
Oo.
was able to put down that pillar.
Pero after that, yun na nga, kahit pa maging 5v4 yan,
Yeah,
yung kits ng
nag-overcommit.
kabilang team,
Nag-overcommit yung CPU. They shouldn't have been doing that kasi they don't have enough damage yet to go for early fights like that. So definitely that was on the side of MIT.
yeah.
I mean, wala na nga flash ito si Notting. Tapos nakakuha pa ng lead ito si Riven. She was able to get the serrated dirt.
Yeah.
So that will put even more damage down.
Yes, for against this Malphite. Malphite now has to quickly secure that Bami Cinder. Okay, papunta
Sunfire
to
Cape.
Sunfire Cape. But yun nga, nakakuha ng first blood would be Trundle. Not the best one.
Not the best.
Not the best. You would want that first blood to go for LeBlanc, diba?
Yes.
To at least contest
Or kay
against
Miss Fortune sana. Kaso siya, nahuli siya ni Save the Queen.
Oo
So,
nga.
that kill went to Riven instead. Pero not too huge game change. In fact, kung titignan mo yung gold, it's still even pa naman. It's just in terms of itemization, doon magiging sulit. So, we have to see how they will translate that lead. So far, hindi pa nagre-regang si Awesome.
Yeah. Oh my God, Save the Queen. This is a very bad trade for the Riven. Okay? Kailangan din dahan-dahanin niya as Malphite. Actually, pwede na siyang rumigol, makakuha ng Bami Cinder. And
Yeah.
could put on a decent fight against that Riven. Pagdating dito sa bottom lane, no, mataas-taas yung CS lead ni Miss Fortune against Lucian.
I guess
Pakapansin
because
din.
lagi pinapillar siguro si Alistar, so nahuhuli siya lagi.
Oo.
It's easy to bully him despite being a tank.
And Elise, okay, probably going for that second round lang of that big monster camp.
Yeah.
You would see more ganks now from her, supposedly.
She should. Kasi wala pang flash yung mga main carries eh.
Oo.
Malphite is the one who has gonna have flash soon, but she's so far. Oh!
Yeah.
Raging Tacos getting caught there. So he's gonna be forced to back out at level 6, where he could have towered the bot. So at least that option is not there. Now we're waiting for Awesome to do the regank before the flashes go up. Malphite, I mean, Team Misfortune still doesn't have her flash, so they can't take advantage of that. And marapit na rin yung TP ni Notting.
Yeah.
So that is something to look off
May
after.
tendency din yung bottom lane talaga to shove this, well,
Yeah.
Elise is in the top lane. Seems they're looking
Giving the
to,
blue. Yeah.
Yeah. And this could open up for a gank in the top lane. Naka-pink ward yung top lane. So
Yeah.
Malphite totally has no idea what awaits in the brush. But it will be a recall mula sa Elise. So, again, steady lamang tayo sa larong to. Kasi I'm seeing na CPU understand the scaling now. Okay?
Yeah.
And it would be recommendable for MIT to be more aggressive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Always, throughout yung early to mid game, dapat talaga gumawa sila ng
Aggressive
plays.
sila. Oo.
And that play earlier was actually good. Maganda yung ginawa nila. They were able to get some kills at least. And, so close for the chains to land.
Yeah, it was weird nang niland na mimic ni Kas yung Ethereal Chains ulit. Dapat
Pero-
Q na lang sana or kung ano yung naka-max out sa kanya.
Whoop.
But that opens up for Elise now to take a position here in the mid lane. She gets spotted yata by the pink ward eh. Dito
Yeah,
sa side.
yep. Nakita na siya yan. Malphite has PP already, so this is an opening now for si Zac and Malphite to do something and to engage somewhere on the map. Ang lakas baka push nitong bot lane actually of MIT. So this should be something for you guys to capitalize.
This is
Plus,
very risky,
nakaset
for-
na siya.
Oo, for
You have a
MIT.
ward here. So, ano pala? That's the ward of MIT.
Yeah, two
They
pink
need to
wards.
put a ward somewhere around their map. Kasi actually, ang hina ng vision right now of CPU. They don't have much wards around. Unlike yung MIT right now, it's all over the river.
Yan
But,
ang problema.
yeah, look, see? Such a dark river coming in from CPU.
Yan ang problema. Hindi pwedeng ganyan sa isang skirmish na composition. Dapat may maganda kayong ward coverage against an Elise, against Riven.
Kasi yung vision na ginagamit nila, napupunta lang dito.
Pero,
It needs to be in the river. They need more wards.
And Elise is putting a sizable amount of time in this mid lane, no?
Oo.
Hindi niya
Which is
na-realize
weird,
na may
kasi
pink ward.
that's not supposed to be the lane that you're setting up for.
Yeah.
Dapat yung sineset nyo yung top tsaka yung
Yeah.
bot.
Kahit mabigyan mo ng early kill si Karma.
In the end, maging utility, mid-mage lang yan.
Tsaka pag ang kailangan lang ni Karma sa early game, efficient pa rin siya. Safe lang na early game. Pagdating ng mid game, lalo na kung nakabuo na ng Ludens Echo, ang taas
Pwede
pa rin
siya
ng damage na nailalabas niya.
Tsaka may passive gold gate din siya from the Frost Queen. So you
You-
don't need to add too much pressure to the mid lane.
You would want the top lane. Ang dilim ng top lane eh.
Yeah.
Pero hindi naggagank si Elise. And actually, Elise could set up for top lane tower dives. Save niya lang yung rappel niya.
Yeah.
Save niya lang yung rappel niya, hindi pang initiate.
Oh, there she is.
Oo.
Okay, so now setting up a gank. The problem is may TP itong si Malphite, so he might respond with a gank. Meanwhile, Zac spotted at mid, so this looks like it could be a gank that works. Pillar already used. So this could be a signal. Wala sila pang disengage. The
Yeah.
problem is both flashes are up. So we'll see what happens.
11 minutes into the game, guys. It seems
Being
na
very
bumagal,
careful.
It seems na bumagal yung
kita ka.
It seems na bumagal yung pacing ng game,
Yeah.
pero actually papa-intense to na papa-intense. Nick is such a cutie in a very bad position. There's a teleport mula kay Malphite. This will be very crucial, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing gets collapsed.
Oh my
Hindi
gosh.
binigyan ng time. Naka-ult si Malphite, mga kaibigan. Kalungkutan. There's a W distortion mula kay LeBlanc, but where is the damage? It seems it gets mitigated mula sa heal and sa shields. Dito ni Nick is such a cutie. And MIT steps up against CPU, a 2-for-0 exchange on top of a dragon.
This is the problem. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay, huli siya.
Yep.
The passive is not gonna save you.
yeah. Oh, there's the heal din mula kay Miss Fortune. He gets the free hit. Kinapos sa coordination, trinay, pinocus muna ng Dragon. Itong members ng MIT. So, CPU did manage to snag off 1 kill though.
Yeah, nothing.
No.
Actually, very awkward yung setup nila. Kasi yung problema, there's so much vision on the side of MIT in this river. Meanwhile, it's quite dark actually. Ngayon lang actually nagka-vision yung area na yan. So, things are not looking good for CPU. Hindi sila makaset na maayos.
Ang ganda ng decision making ng MIT. Si Malphite yung taga-setup nila. Let's go for the Malphite.
Oo, siya yung nasisi eh.
Nilockdown
Tsaka-
si Malphite.
Oh, kita-kita siya nung nag-gang siya dito.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. So, all they have to do is lock him down.
Well,
And to the point na actually, ang layo din kasi ng mga carry.
Yeah.
Plus, yung timing ng ult ni MF, it was actually weird the way that she used her ult.
Hindi ko masisisi yung CPU to wait out for the Malphite to go for the
Yeah.
unstoppable force first. Kasi yun talaga yung mindset mo. Pero kung mas malapit-lapit sana yung teammates ni Malphite
Yeah.
doon, give
Yeah.
the hustle, like push back a little bit itong members ng MIT. Mas maaga sana, hindi sana na-lockdown si Malphite doon.
Ito yung problema sa comp ng CPU. It needs a lot of team synergy, tsaka dapat clean yung execution. Unlike
Yeah.
yung MIT kasi, all you have to do is catch someone out
Yeah.
off guard and then kill them.
At kinukulang sa damage.
Yeah. So actually, there's so much damage early game from the side of MIT. They
Oo.
just want to catch you and snowball.
Oo.
Actually, CPU is playing in their favor kasi this is a pick composition on MIT and you guys are allowing yourselves to get picked without vision.
Yeah.
So they really need to set up vision so that instead of them getting caught, sila yung makakaset na maayos na 5v5 against MIT so they can bounce back in the lead.
Karma now, 3-0-1. With a needlessly large rod on top of that Frost Queen's lane. This is like, okay na tong Karma na to. Hindi niya na lang kailangan mag-throw. Wind Slash na lang ang kailangan po
my
sa flash
gosh.
out. Hindi ata tumama yung Wind
Yeah,
Slash
hindi
na yun.
tumama siya pero hindi tumama yung stun, yung nag-flash siya eh.
Oo.
I think that was supposed to be the kill. This is a rotation to top, but a lot of members are actually here.
Yeah, and nothing. Okay, talagang napahirapan si Malphite dito. Your main
Wow,
initiator.
my.
Naku, walang passive si Zac dito.
I think there was some miscommunication
Yeah.
there. Wala nag-follow up doon. As in, pumasok siya tapos namatay siya. Yun lang.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. They're really trying to defend this top lane turn.
Yeah.
Ayaw nila ibigay eh. The thing is...
Yun ang mali.
Ayun!
Oo, walang ult doon si Riven. And what is
Oh
that?
my-
Inantay lang yung Broken Wings. Okay, basta yun. Kasi dapat doon ang mauuna, either Malphite, follow up na lang ni Zac, may let's bounce naman si Zac. Pero wala, tumalo ng solo si Malphite. Tapos, ang awkward nung initiate ni Malphite tsaka ni LeBlanc doon.
I think that was one of the most awkward
Oo.
30 seconds of my life.
Ang awkward initiate
Ang
ni
weird
LeBlanc.
lang. Unang-una, nag-suicide si Zac.
Oo,
Tapos nag-stay ng sobrang tagal yung 3 members of MIT.
oo.
Pinabayaan nila ng maset sila with the ult of Malphite. Tapos
Actually-
CPU, si Kaz was full health.
Nasetan sila ng ult ni Malphite tsaka
Yeah.
ni LeBlanc.
Yung AoE from
Pero
the
wala
W.
namang ganun damage. Okay
Yeah.
pa naman sila eh.
They stayed on their tower.
Nasetan sila ng isang W.
Yeah.
Ng isang distortion ni LeBlanc.
Yun
Inantay
lang
lang na
yun eh.
mawala. Inantay
Yeah.
lang na mawala yung Broken Wings ni Riven. Tapos W in si LeBlanc, win. Press W to win.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was a very awkward top lane clash.
Yeah.
And in
Well,
the end,
Nasave yung top lane.
yeah, that's the win there.
This is Openite going down. Gets collapsed on by 3 members here of MIT. Nick is such a cutie. Nick has so much damage. Double kill for Elise. Let's bounce mula kay Raging Tacos. Raging flash out. Hindi naabutan dito ni Alistar. But nakakalimutan na ng CPU that the early game advantage is in the side of MIT.
Yeah,
And they're
it's all
taking
of-
on skirmishes after skirmishes.
It's all about the TP plays eh. Yun na nga eh. Wala silang vision sa push nila eh. So they can't anticipate those TP plays coming in from Nick. And there's another kill, Zach. What are you doing?
Yeah, and you have to take note, even under tower.
If I was Zach, right now, I'd be raging. As in, raging tacos talaga. As in, magtatapon ako ng tacos sa keyboard ko. I-position.
For Elise, you can tower dive, and Elise, may rappel pa yan. So, she could like quickly put a combo against you, then rappel na lang for that safety.
Whoops.
Kailangan umisi lang dito yung CPU, ha? They have a good scaling. They have a good scaling.
Ooh, force the flash.
Yeah, first flash. That's what.
Okay, so let's calm down. 1 minute until Dragon. That's a possible 5v5 scenario.
Yeah.
So what CPU wants to do, although I highly doubt gagawin nila kasi this whole game they haven't really been warding where necessary. But if they can be smart enough to ward around the Dragon Pit, which they actually kind of did.
At the back line, kailangan sa
good.
bandang likod eh.
Yeah, they need to be able to set it up para mahuli nila yung carries. They have to catch Lucian, Karma, or Riven, whoever off guard.
Somewhere here. Award somewhere here talaga. Malalim.
And also behind the wall.
Oo, para makaset up, make that crucial teleport. Kasi ang laki ng turning point potential nitong composition ng CPU.
Ang ganda kasi ng AoE ng CPU eh. If they can just land an ult from Malphite, tapos yung
LeBlanc,
AoE
let's
ni
bounce.
LeBlanc, plus yung bullet time ni Misfortune,
Inizak pala tapos
it's,
yan.
it's actually really nice. It's just very difficult to set up kapag wala kang vision. That's why I keep trying to emphasize vision here for CPU because that's what you really need to set up a proper fight.
Yeah.
The problema, all of the vision on this side is all on MIT. Look, it's such a dark map. There's barely any vision except for the Tribush and on their own side.
You cannot teleport in blue ward, no?
No, you can't. I tried. Hindi talaga nagagawa yun.
Kasi yun na lang yung pwede mo malagyan. Okay, sige. It's now or never. Siyempre, si Achilles yung magpipila dito sa members ng CPU. Oh, natin kinatay niya makarating yung members niya. Napura si Karma, mga kaibigan. Sinalo ng MIT. Lahat ng hold dito ni Miss Fortune. There's the shutdown mula kay Nauta Marine. Pero nasan yung kanyang mga teammates? Save the queen. That's the wombo. That's the combo. That's the dragon for the taking of CPU.
Wow, so, okay, nung una medyo may hesitation ako doon. If we can get a replay of that, would be much nicer. Pero, nung una kasi, pangit yung positioning ni Notting.
Yeah.
He set up, he didn't set up. Nag-TP siya sa harap nila
Pero
lahat.
wala na
If
ibang
we take a
pwedeng
look at it
teleportan
actually,
eh. Yan na lang
yeah,
pwedeng
that's the
teleportan.
only ward. So there's a problem with the vision there, obviously. Sobra awkward kasi si Alistar yung na-focus nila. But eventually, yung nangyari dito is, he was able to ult, and then the ult from Misfortune was able to land several times. Plus, maganda yung position ni Nikas.
Yeah.
Nasa sideline siya, was able to kill, I think, Karma. Tapos, na-knock up nila si Elise. So they were able to land the proper wombo. Tapos na-pincer dito si Lucian.
Yes.
So they were able to put them all in a really bad spot. No more tanks alive to help them disengage.
Yun, it's a choke point.
Yeah.
Like, sa corridor of death para sa MIT, itong buong line na to.
Yeah.
Pumilit sila, pumasok kahit gaano pa sila ka-tanky. Nawala na rin yung unbreakable ni Alistar. And again, I would like to commend Cuz easily shutting down that Karma.
Good job with the positioning there. Siya talaga yung magka-carry dito eh. Siya lang kasi 404. So she's dealing a lot of damage and she's already with Morelos. I think she's gonna get Rabadons already soon. And her gold is actually nice. So good job coming in from
Nagbibilang na
Cuz.
ng barya si
Ay!
Burrito.
Oo nga pala. Yeah, so that was a good setup. Sana ma-repeat nila yon because that's what they need to win the game.
Yun yung kailangan ng CPU.
Yeah.
Actually, pag inulit-ulit lang yun na yun eh. Yun na yung win condition for CPU. Yun na lang yung power ng kit nila. Ang dapat na ma-realize ngayon ng MIT is that kung ganun yung mga team fights, and they need to prevent those kinds of team fights. So they need this kind of engages. Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Catch members
Skirmishes.
of CPU na magkakahiwalay. Lalo pa, tingnan mo, wala pang basag na tore. So, papasok pa. We are on to the mid-game pa lang.
Yeah. So we're only about this is already mid-game.
Ano na lang, mabilis na lang patumbahin yung mga clash eh. Talagang strategy lang yata ng strategy mo yon kapag may may dueling potential, may skirmish advantage yung composition nyo na i-prolong nyo yung early game. Huwag muna kayo bumasag ng tore. Kasi kung babasagin nyo yung tore, magsasama-sama kagad yung kabilang team. mapupunta kayo sa isang situation na 5v5, mas okay kayo kahit hindi 5v5, di ba? So,
Yeah.
why
Or
not
yung
go
pwede
for
nang gawin, which actually they already did, they took out top. So magkakaroon ng wave pressure at top. It will keep Malphite in lane.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi siya makaka-TP, so the lesser sets for CPU.
So,
And they can
5v4.
create skirmishes in other
Yeah.
lanes. So that's actually a good way to go about it. Pero yun, yung win condition ng MIT is just to keep skirmishing.
Yeah.
Kaya yung vision is very much helpful for them.
What a
Kasi they
night.
can keep setting up kills all around the map.
Yeah.
So very unlikely yung scenario na magkaroon ng 5v5 kasi alam nyo kapag papunta na yung taga-set nila.
What a nice game. This LeBlanc is getting snowballed.
Oo nga 4-0-4 already. Siya
No.
talaga yung pag-asa dito. She has
Papa
to...
Death Cup.
Yeah, she has to really keep in mind her positioning and always eliminate yung mga high priority targets like
Yeah.
Lucian.
And LeBlanc mitigates the skirmishing advantage nitong MIT.
If she's
Siya
there.
yung- siya yung
kung
kaya
nandun siya.
makipagsabayan.
Yeah,
eh.
yeah.
Like, siya yung pwedeng maging game-changing if ever
Whoop.
hindi maipasok
No,
na tama
tower dive.
yung Clash Kids nitong CPU. They are now on to Banyan. Mukhang hindi pa rin mahuhuli yung Misfortune. Nasaan yung ult? Here comes the bullet time. Where is LeBlanc? He will join the fray. Save the queen. Won't be. And it will be because receiving the exhaust. Riven will go down. Tumalon si LeBlanc. Double kill for Misfortune na kaninang ininitiate. And Ice Pillar slow on to now Tamoril. Now Tamoril. He will not go down. There's a flash. Gets chased on by that Malphite. Malphite is still too tanky. Elise gets crushed on. CPU Gus now is unstoppable. Karma is the cherry on top. And it will be an ace in exchange for one in favor of CPU.
Alright, so grabe yung pag-engage dun ng MIT. If we can just check a replay of that. Pero actually, it would have been nice if they ended it quicker.
Yeah.
Yung problema kasi sa sobrang tagal ng clash na yun, tsaka medyo readable siya eh. Kasi dahil sa tagal ng execution, they walked literally as in lumakad sila paloob sa tower imbes na clean this engage. So
Yeah.
the tower went down, they were able to start. The problem was, I think patapos na itong part na to eh. Yung clash na to. We have to move way back.
Way back.
To the part where Alistar was walking in with the headbutt. Pero anyway, so at this point, this part already nag-overcommit na sila eh.
Yeah,
Kasi they weren't able to take out MF. MF was all the way at the back.
Yeah.
Yung problema kasi, yung engage ni Alistar, he wasn't able to headbutt her inward. Yung nangyari, na-headbutt siya papunta sa side ng lane. So actually, it kinda helped Misfortune to disengage. Naka-bullet time siya, was able to land AoE damage, and then GG. For that clash, at least.
It's clear now.
Yeah.
It's clear now na ang may lead na ay CPU.
Yeah.
Okay? Lalo sa 5v5 situation. Maaga pa yung game. There's a lot of room to divide and conquer. Lalo na yung ward coverage
Yeah.
ng CPU is not that stellar. So,
There's still an opening.
may napakalaking opening itong CPU. So, pwede nyo tawagan yung MIT. You know, take that advantage na ayun yung kahinaan ng CPU ngayon.
All
Will
CPU
MIT realize that?
All CPU has to do is always have vision around their area.
Yun din,
Tapos ganun
oo.
yung gawin nyo. Wait for them to slightly overcommit and then reverse it with a full 5v5 setup on them. Mag-collapse kayo after they've overcommitted. That's a possibility. Although now that they're in the lead, actually, pwede na silang gumawa ng sarili ng proactive plays.
Yeah.
You can start setting up around
Shove.
objectives,
Oo.
force a 5v5 in that area, and then end the game.
Yes.
That obviously, yun yung mas professional at mas malinis na approach. But of course, it's not less professional at all if you guys want to do for the counterplay. It's
Yeah.
just, hindi kayo laging makaka-rely na mag-overcommit lagi yung opposite team.
Oo,
It's always
oo.
better for you to make the clean play instead of wait for them to make the wrong play.
And have a plan B.
Yeah.
Parang if you're putting on that aggressive play, you have to always have a way out. Parang ganon. And so, 24 minutes into the game, grabe. Medyo umahaba na itong game na to, seeing the condition of the map. Isa pa lang yung basag na tore. I know, 2 turrets pa lang sa bawat team natin, 1 dragon for each. It's pretty even.
Yeah.
Lalo pa, yung behind na CPU ngayon got their spike as a team and they're playing it out so well, including a 508 LeBlanc. Yan. Of course, we cannot deny yung battling potential dito ng CPU. Again, sa mga viewers natin, esports.garena.ph/stream. This is the Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. We are still on to our Game 4 final match ng gabi. Maraming salamat po for holding out
Yes.
with us. Nako.
Konti na lang, makakapag-dinner na tayo. So, konti na lang, guys. Let's just wait for this pause. I think they're just fixing the settings on their PC.
Makakapag tayo, custom games.
Yeah.
Diba? Oh,
Pero,
saka pa.
looking at the way things have been going so far in the match. So yun, CP's opening is either you use your composition, set up better vision around major objectives, tapos pilitin nyo na sila yung pumunta sa iyo. Kasi in the end, as long as they're coming to you, and you're all together as a 5v5 team fighting composition, you can still win the game.
Yeah.
Kasi actually, after yung first death ni Yan, his bullet times have been pretty good. He's all the way to the back line. He's able to deal damage throughout the entire fight. He doesn't die. Yun naman yung importante.
Assist count niya 7 assists.
Yeah, tapos si Cus is actually also doing well. Kasi all he has to do, kahit medyo late siya sa team fight, if he can come from the edge and then take out the carries and clean up, that's his only job. So it's actually no problem. Yung opening dito ng MIT, they have to, because for one, medyo magandang wave clear nila. It's just the problem, wala pang Ravenous Hydra si Riven. So, but that's actually one thing that she can take advantage of. Put a lot of pressure, build up waves at top lane, plus si Karma then build up waves at mid lane.
Yeah.
And then set up within the enemy's jungle. Tapos pick kayo from there. Try to snowball from making picks.
And I'm guessing they could actually bait in CPU to go for tower dives.
Pwede rin.
Hindi pa ganun kalaki yung lead ng CPU to make a confident tower dive.
Yung problema lang kasi kapag nag-tower dive yung CPU, there's not a lot of disengage coming in from MIT.
Yun din,
so, the moment na mahuli kayo, there's no
prone pa rin.
more room out.
You cannot consider yung torre nyo as a safety.
Yeah, it can't be.
Kailangan
Kasi
nyo pa rin umatras.
Oo, yung hindi lang kasi squishy dyan si Alistar. Everyone else, whoever if you get caught, for sure you will die if LeBlanc is there.
Anticipate the LeBlanc.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
Hard luck, hard CC na meron, key burst, cocoon, tsaka pulverize.
Yeah.
Sa tatlong CC na yun, sa tatlong hard CC na yon, ang marirecommend na ko lang na pwede mong tipirin para sa LeBlanc, yung key burst or yung pulverize lang. Kasi pag dive in ng LeBlanc, pag nakita mong nag-distortion na, Alistar, tumabi ka na lang kay Karma. Pag may nakita kang LeBlanc na nag-distortion, pindutin mo yung pulverize.
Or, Riven can actually be the one to push away si LeBlanc. Kasi she's quite mobile. She can stun LeBlanc as well. Tapos try to push her away. Pero in the end, you just have to worry about LeBlanc.
Yeah.
But if she's not there, and she gets caught out, then that's no problem for MIT. Kasi si Yan kailangan lagi siya protektahan para maka-bullet time.
Pero hindi pa, kanina sana, hindi pa ganun sana kataas yung damage ni Yan. Ngayon, with the Infinity Edge, hindi na
Essence
pwedeng,
Reaper Infinity Edge.
Hindi na pwedeng batiin yung damage dito ni Yan. So priority target na siya all the time. Kasi napapansin ko, yun!
Gosh. So actually, even damage lang sila. They just bursted each other.
Tsaka kailangan bilisan lang ni Alistar yung kanyang pulverize. Again, kanina tinatry habulin talaga ng MIT itong si Yan. And so far, it hasn't been playing out so well. Ang nakaka-burst talaga sa kanila, si Cus. 508. This is a juicy LeBlanc to shut down.
Yeah, definitely. Naka-full bounty pa.
Oh, man.
Almost full bounty. So, ay wait, full na ba yan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's full bounty. They're all pinging
no
around
tens.
Baron. Nakala ata nila na nagbe-BR yung MIT, but there's no call for Baron yet. Dragon is already up. So we'll see what they decide to go for.
I'm saying na isang opening para sa MIT yung tower dive ng CPU. Pero I'm not saying hindi recommendable na mag-tower dive ng CPU. They could make a hard engage. They have the tank.
Yeah, CPU can definitely hard engage. MIT yung delikado mag-tower dive kasi the last time they tried to do that, they ended up getting
They
killed.
will lose the game if they tower dive. It's suicide now sa face ng game na to.
Save the Queen is doing what she needs to do. She's setting up a lot of waves at top para hindi maka-group together itong CPU.
Tama.
The more you split apart CPU, the weaker they become. Kasi parang isang block to Pag tinanggal yung isang piece, ang laki ng difference kapag na-separate sila.
Yeah,
so they really need to stick together.
You have to take
Separating them is good.
LeBlanc has a teleport. It will be a signal to take on the Baron. Ang bilis nun na signal, talagang i-commit nila. Ito, Baron na to. This is a force Baron, ladies and
There's a
gentlemen. And on top of a ward.
Ang layo ni Miss Fortune.
I don't see CPU. Not depending on this one. Hesitation is the seed of defeat. Nagkaatrasan po, mga kaibigan. Openite leading the fray. Nothing will he be in the range. Zack jumps in. Nothing is in range. Riven won't connect. Here comes Gus. They will lock down. No, they won't. and members of
Back na.
CPU are now engaged. Achilles, he's trying to build
my.
out for his members.
Oh.
Nothing managed to connect onto the back line. Openite doing the work. Members of MIT going low and low. And now you can see Rampage na. Itong si Yan, but still Karma has this amount of life. There's the Q, there's the flash.
Oh,
In,
nice.
out, teleport magagaling mula kay LeBlanc. Meron tong bonus mga kaibigan. Teleport. Oh no, there's the keepers against LeBlanc. Gets chunked down to half health. Jukes mga kaibigan from the R. And it will be a wipe. One member only remaining para sa side ng MIT. A 3-4-4 exchange in favor of CPU.
That TP from Cus, yun yung nag-iba dun eh. Actually, if we could get a replay of the fight, it was
Yeah.
actually nice kasi yun nangyari dun, Yan tried to bullet time, pero in-interrupt ni Achilles yung ult with the pulverize. So that was actually nice. Pero in the end, this is the problem eh. The longer the team fight lasts, the worse it is for MIT.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi nila ma-burst down yung main carries. That whole time, Yan was just alive. So let's take a look. They're fighting again in a very tight space, which makes it much easier for Zac and Malphite to knock up. Pero we'll see here that they do decide to full commit. The nice thing here is Achilles. Makita natin mamaya, may interrupt na yung bullet time. There's the double knock-up coming in. There's the bullet time. And then Achilles interrupts it. There you go. With a double knock-up on the carry. So that was actually nice.
And Cus is so low.
Yeah. And then from this point, actually, medyo even pa yung fight. It's just Cus decides to recall right now so that she can go back and TP later. I don't know if that was good, pero in the end, sila yung nanalo sa team fight. So I guess it's not that bad. But we can see that the fights are actually still very even. May mga little things lang na nangyayari.
Yun yung jokes on the Cus.
Because was able to come back. There you go. He was able to take out Save the Queen. Plus, they were able to take out Karma. Pero nakita natin, there's not exactly an extremely leaning lead dito. Oh,
Yeah.
getting caught.
What a nice engage. Colin getting laid down for the wave clear. Raging na because life gets rage. After that series of engage, medyo may pagka-even na.
Yeah.
Like,
Yung problema lang dito now is that the number of TPs on MIT is higher now than CPU. Yung may TP lang dito ay C, Malphite. So if Save the Queen tries to separate LeBlanc again to another lane, they can start another team fight tapos magiging 4v5 siya.
yeah.
Kasi nothing never goes to the same lane as si Save the Queen. I think she's looking for a kill.
Yeah, and MIT is actually doing a good work against this LeBlanc. Hindi ganun kadaling nakaka-burst na si LeBlanc compared kanina. Alam naman eh.
Grabe,
Clear na clear targets.
7-0-10.
Yeah.
The gold is insane. Although actually, sucked din ni Karma.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dragon being taken here, I don't think it's going to be contested.
I
But
mean,
Save
sa-
the Queen and Nothing both have TP. That's a Dragon for CPU.
I want to give an advice sa mga summoners natin na naglalaro against snowball champions like LeBlanc. Yung 7-0-10 na LeBlanc, yeah, malaki yung lead na yan, hindi biro. Pero damage kasi yan. Kunyari, 7-0-10 na LeBlanc ka against like yung champion mo may 5 kills lang, ganun-ganun. Pero sometimes baka na-underestimate mo na may kill potential ka pa rin against LeBlanc.
Yeah. She's still very squishy.
Oo.
So basta masisi
Ayun o!
siya.
Oh, nasalo yung kukon kasi yung knock-up disaster mga kaibigan.
Oh, no.
Walang pulverize. LeBlanc was headbutt onto safety. Yung pala, awesome na
Bullet time.
nating onto the back
Oh,
line.
no. Why'd she stop?
Napigil! Oh, kalungkutan mga kaibigan. Bullet time. Huminto ang oras. And awesome will run for his life. 4 members here mula dito sa CPU as Raging Taco will go down. Oh my God.
Grabe.
Oo.
Wait, tinigil niya. No? Is that confirmed? She walked and stopped the bullet time.
Napa-right click.
Napa-right click ata si Miss Fortune.
Replay for...
Yeah, can we check a replay?
Yeah,
Pero,
grabe. Ang ganda nun. Ang ganda nun para
ang ganda
sa
sana
CPU
na positioning nun. Kinol ko na eh.
Oo.
Because it actually looked like a really good time for her to use the bullet time. It's just the problem was, I think, sa sobrang na-excite siya, napa-right click siya, natigil niya yung bullet time.
Tingnan natin.
I
Ang ganda
think
rin ng ano,
she
ang
could
ganda
have
rin ng
dealt a lot
kukon
lang.
ni Awesome
Okay, so Gus is actually kind of there. She
No!
walked!
Yeah.
She walked!
The walk.
Ay, sayang! That was a potential double to triple kill kasi
Yeah.
ang dami na tamaan nun. See, 4 of them are so low. Kung may
Yes.
bullet time pa siya yun, sayang. But in any case, the timing was good. It's just na-excite siya at
Yeah.
napa-right click siya.
And again, I would like to comment Awesome. Yung kukon na yun.
Yeah.
Yung kukon on
Sinalo
against
niya.
LeBlanc. Talagang na-headbutt lang ni Achilles.
Oo, yun lang. Yun lang
Na-headbutt lang palayo. Doon pa sa ano napunta pa sa kabilang
Oo.
edge.
Sayang yun.
Napaangat pa.
MIT could have actually locked her down and
Pwede
ended
nga
it.
ano lang eh, nag-flash pulverize na lang
Flash
sana eh,
pulverize,
si
oo.
Alistar eh. Kasi
Sayang.
sure kill talaga yon.
That was close.
16-19, ladies and gentlemen, this is a crazy, crazy match between Mapua Institute of Technology versus Central Philippines University. Yeah, time check is actually 7 pa pala. 7 pa lang. Yan.
Yeah, so no worries.
7:30. Oh.
32 minutes in and there's only 2,000 gold lead right now.
Yeah,
So things
this is
are
a
very
first match.
exciting, which we
Yeah.
always hope for naman sa ating mga games. Ayaw naman nating one-sided, so things are actually looking very good.
Oh, sige. Sa mga viewers natin, sabihan nyo si Kate, turuan nyo yan. Sino sa palagay nyo ang mananalo dito sa game na yun? Make those calls! Nako, si Burrito tuwan-tuwan sa barya.
Oo nga. Even pa. Wala pa. Even pa. So,
Even pa naman eh. Even
chill
pa
lang tayo.
naman.
Actually, yun na nga eh. It's the small mistakes that really change the game.
Oo.
Kasi sa earlier team fight, let's say, sabihin natin hindi nagkamali si Achilles. Could they have swung the fight?
Yan na nga.
Let's say, si Yan hindi siya nag-right click. Could they have won the fight? So things are really, really exciting at this point kasi anyone can turn the game around. It's just, yun nga, there's still the team fight factor for CPU.
Yeah.
Kasi yung bullet time na yan talaga, tsaka yung AoE damage from LeBlanc, it's still very, very painful.
Tsaka yung ward coverage dito talagang sulit na sulit yung mga blue trinkets nila na gagamit na, but still...
Catching LeBlanc though,
Yeah.
very, very core to the team fights here. Kasi none of them are building MR.
MIT is really doing well against this LeBlanc. So if you
Yeah.
don't want to build MR, sige, make wards. Build wards.
Build
Diba?
wards. Tsaka huli,
Para hindi
yung
ka mahuli ng
CC,
LeBlanc.
sa kanya lagi napupunta. So that's
Safe
actually
talaga.
good. They have
Oo.
the right mindset. It's just mechanically minsan nagkakamali sila. If they can catch LeBlanc on
Mas-
point,
Ano,
then they
mas
can still get the
importante
fight.
yung mindset kaysa sa mechanical skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, kahit pa mala-faker ang galawan mo, kung yung decision maker mo,
Oo, wala rin. Oo.
ganun talaga, sobrang laglag. Mahirap yun, pre.
Yeah. That's what makes Faker special.
Oo.
Kasi he has both.
Yeah.
That's why
Oo.
he's such an outlier.
Kapag tinanong nga siya hindi siya sa mechanical skills. He just knows how to play for every
It's
situation.
the game sense.
Yun, yung game sense. He has an amazing game sense.
Yeah.
Yun.
Outlier talaga yun. But in any case, actually, yung ginagawa ni Save the Queen is actually quite good kasi she's creating a lot of pressure nga to separate the other members from the lane.
Yeah.
If she has TP right now, ooh, wow, flash in, but
Oh,
the
no,
stun miss!
disaster na to!
Oh, she's dead. Ooh, man. The flash stun miss was a huge game changer.
Yeah.
This is an opening now for CPU probably to take Baron and probably try and pincer yung MIT into this mid lane.
Hindi kailangan mag-force doon ni Riven.
Yeah, she didn't need to do that.
Yung idea na nandun si Trundle tsaka si Miss Fortune sa top, nananalo na siya noon.
Oh, yeah, because she's keeping 2 members away from the
Oo.
mid lane so that her team can push in mid. Now that she's dead, kailangan tuloy mag-back ng MIT kasi
Oo.
alam nilang napupush na tuloy yung top lane nila. Now
And
there's
this is
a
an
huge
opening for a
wave.
Baron. This is an opening for a Baron.
There's a huge wave now and they have to catch it. Plus, there's vision control now at Baron. So actually, that was a very overly aggressive
for that
decision
flash.
made by Save the Queen. If she had just stayed there and waited for yung CPU to overcommit on her and then outplay, mas maganda pa sana yun.
Yun, oo.
That would have been nicer kasi mas, I would think that the percentage chance of your stun landing would have been better kung ikaw yung nag-react. Pero
Plus,
siya
there's-
yung nagsimula, ang obvious eh.
There's a good tendency for Trundle and Miss Fortune on diving her. Kasi, nandun na yung 4 na members
Sa mid.
ng MIT sa mid ng
Yeah,
CPU.
yeah.
Hindi maka-defend ng maayos yung CPU kasi ang pang-wave clear nila is LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Which is hindi pwede maka-distortion in kasi nakaabang yung mga kukun
Yeah.
ni
Tsaka,
Elise.
if Yan and Openite dove on Riven, wala silang hard CC to lock her down. So if Yan mispositioned, Save the Queen could have dashed in and stunned and then killed. So sobrang aggressive talaga na move na yun. And actually made a big difference kasi now the top turret advantage is gone. So now she really has to take in mind her positioning.
Without flash, mahalaga yung flash mo for a Riven on making those plays. Oh, there's the jump rappel mula sa likod ni Raging Tacos. Buti na lang, binaba niya yung rappel na yun. If she has stayed more, CPU could have been close in the distance and get that execute against Elise.
Yeah. Dragon's coming up in 1 minute and 10. Raging Tacos is already setting up. Yun nga, ang daming vision dito, grabe, ng MIT around Baron. Meanwhile, ang daming vision around Dragon for the side of CPU.
This is pretty even again sa mga viewers natin. esports.garena.ph. Be sure to log in your accounts kung saan man kayo nanunood. Tell us your insights, okay? ano nakuha nyo sa larong to? Ano nangyayari sa larong to?
Yes.
Discuss with Kate, grabe. 'Di ba? Well, there's a series of mistakes, 'di ba? Mula sa mga teams natin. Pero ang what we want to portray here is that yung game na to ngayon, nagiging malaking question. Considering all the variables, nagiging malaking question sino yung mananalo. Kasi pa-team fight papasok sa it's a mixture of team fight. Kung team fight pala, naglilin sa side ng CPU. So, this involves now rotation around the map.
Yeah.
Decision making and mechanical play. Ganyan. Or execution of team fights. Halos na ang daming variables para sa larong to. Oo.
Pero in the end, yung pinaka-importante talaga dito at this point in the game is the decision making. Kasi the towers are starting to go down and Baron is contested. The moment na pwede mo nang i-contest yung Baron and take it out, there's a lot of mind games kasi na pwede mong gawin sa game na to eh. Dragon is coming up as well in around 35 seconds, so vision is such a big part now of this game.
Again, I wouldn't recommend, I will never recommend for a 5v5 team fight para sa MIT.
They need to catch someone off guard. If Riven can actually TP sa backline, tas mahuli niya si Yan, that would be really nice. Pero for now, we really have to wait and see. Kasi mukhang nagiging antsy na si Riven para tapusin yung game eh. I think they're starting to get anxious and they really want to end the game already.
Oh my God, Zach! Now, Elise force a flash out mula kay Elise again. 5v5 to, mga kaibigan. Slino, nasaan sa 4-man nakap? Nasaan yung follow-up? Walang ultimate na magagaling mula kay Yan kasi in the backline. Now, force itong CPU by the calling. Achilles now, Unbreakable gets activated. Let's bounce, biglang let's pop, sabi ni Zach. And Achilles into the backline. Yan is now legendary. There's the quadra kill mula sa bullet time misfortune. Tomoril gets chase on Zach with elastic slingshot. But I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It is an ace for Central Philippine University against MIT. Mad props for Yan.
Ang inaasam nating wombo combo, yun na po yun. Although medyo delayed yung follow-up.
Nilinis lang.
Nilinis lang niya.
Nilinis
4-man knock-up. Man, that really changed. So let's take a look at that team
Walang
fight.
follow-up yung 4-man
They forced the flash dito ni Elise. Pangit yung position ni Elise doon. From that point, on the back foot na agad itong MIT. So their mindset is no longer to try and regain the fight. Nakita mo
Napura to. Itong apat na to sa unahan.
Yeah, so at this point, Yan saved her ult for the perfect moment where she could use it. And at this point, nag-engage pa sila. This is a choke point. It's perfect for Yan to use her ult. Even after knocking back, that whole ult killed everyone, all the crits and everything.
Could have been a pentakill. Isang crit na lang sana kay Now Tomoril. Grabe.
Sayang. But that was a really good setup. Whatever the case, maganda yung setup na yun. It's just, yung MIT, the moment na nahuli si Elise, tsaka nag-flash out siya, yung mindset biglang nag-switch. Nakita mo ang laki ng switch kasi they moved backward. Tapos yung CPU, naka 4-man knock-up, mas maano ka dun para ma-disencourage ka na mag-engage. If save the queen, kung siguro they try to catch Yan out of position, tapos naki-follow up sila kay Achilles, maybe they could have made something happen. Just yun nga, yung problema, kapag 5v5 ang scenario, CPU is in the lead.
Yes. Ito hindi nasalo ng MIT lahat ng skills ng CPU. Pero hiwa-hiwalay. Hindi yun yung optimal level. And sana ma-realize nila kung ano yung skill na pinakamasakit. Yung pinakamasakit po ay yung bullet time.
Si Cos wala pa doon kasi na-headbutt siya out of the fight Yung bullet time, sinalon nila talagang lahat So they really have to be mindful of where they fight.
Oh no, tower dive at kapababaran pop again! Bullet time, probo time, sabi ni Yan. Parang yung snacks ng 1990s.
And there, save the queen. Hello.
Yes. I'm not sure if she can save anything here in the top lane. As 4 members with a Baron buff minions.
Ang weird.
Ang
weird kasi na mindset. They have Baron buff. What does Save the Queen think? She can't make it even. Kasi wala siyang Baron buff and her tower damage is not that high. So
actually, pwede natapos itong game na to.
Yeah, they
That's
can.
kind of dead timers.
20 seconds long.
Yeah.
Unless Save the Queen can go super Smep mode or Huni mode and get a pentakill. But there she's trying.
Not sure, Honek. And there goes Save the Queen. CPU cast getting that execute. It will be legendary, ladies and gentlemen. skills over composition, composition over skills. It will be Central Philippine University taking on a victory against Mapua Institute of Technology.
GG! Well played. Congratulations
Nice game.
to CPU. Ang ganda ng
Oo.
game actually. During the early game, medyo nanghinayan tayo sa CPU kasi they weren't able to create that much plays. Pero from after 25 minutes,
Yeah.
they really started to set up some really good plays. And actually, nagkamali rin ng maraming beses yung MIT.
Yeah.
Kasi they were fighting in the wrong places. They were setting up the wrong fights. Taking fights that they were definitely going to lose. Kasi 5v5 nga yung composition ng CPU. And they set up properly. MIT, parang it's like a moth to a flame.
Yeah,
Kumbaga, they really ended up giving CPU the favor of the 5v5. And looking at the kill score right now, grabe. 9-0-13. Wala man lang isang death. Si Cus. Grabe. Tapos in the end, bumawi rin si Yan Yan. 13-2. Grabe. Sino mang hindi matutuwa sa stream game tapos naka-quadra kill ka ng bullet time, di ba?
Ng isang skill lang.
Happy New Year.
Grabe.
Happy New Year.
Goodbye, Philippines.
Pero grabe, GG, well played.
Yeah.
And what an exciting set of matches for
Yeah,
today.
grabe. I wasn't expecting this for
Same.
LCL.
Yeah, grabe. So really never underestimate
Yeah.
the power of our colleges and universities.
From the 8 schools that
Yes.
participated in this game, 8 pa lang yan out of 32.
Yes, grabe.
Okay, group stage pa lang to out of the playoffs.
Tsaka week 3
out of
pa
the
lang to
finals.
ng LCL.
Week 3 pa lang to ng LCL. Crazy set of matches. Congratulations to all of the winners and also to all those who step up and show up dito sa ating mga laro. Syempre, sa ating mga viewers din na nanalo ng Match and Win, Hunt and Win promo. So, we are now to the phase of our episode. Let's give in the shoutouts sa mga viewers natin.
Yes, so si Dixine, syempre shoutout sa iyo, and she also wanted
as
to
always,
bring
solid
in
yan si
call out
Dixine.
for other shoutouts na. So, shoutouts to the GS Riku Fans Club with special mentions of Lawrence Noel Llantos, Justin Dayok, and Gabby Villarreal, aka Kale Bells. So, shoutouts sa inyo. Shoutouts to PGS Warriors, to Knives, kay Android Eroski, kay Apple, kay Ivan, kay Rex David, Renz, Don Leonard, Sonny, Noor, Kobe, Domo, Master, Silver Dog, Ate Pats, Emo, Catch, Woods. Shoutouts rin kay Jonel Reyes, Bunny QQ, Joker Frosh, New Beginning, Otaku Friends Group, Carlo the Turtle, Scrubs of the Void. Okay, Scrubs of the Void, Mark Jetro Villanueva, BRS, Crimer01, Jonel Reyes. Tapos si Dixine, of course. So shoutouts to you guys and shoutouts to everyone pala at the PGS Rift
Yes,
as well.
yan. Siyempre naman yung aking shoutout list. Yan, mula kay shoutouts to Ronel Vista, kay Shaky at Chari from Joko Suliman. Also, ayan, nagpapabate si Sir Romeo yata to. Sila lang sa mga LoL players ng Tangile Marikina Heights. Pabati rin kay Romeo Divina Gracia, Destructo 12, kay Joshua Card Bumagat, Social Security System S6, Joey Diazis, Poplox, kay Kenneth Saoles, Overkill, at si Rodessa, Flomery Ferrer sa Sambuanga. Mabuhay ang lahat ng LoL gamers, sabi ni Sir Romeo. Mamaya kita-kits tayo sa custom game. Nangako ako
Yes.
na maglalaro tayo. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Shoutouts as well to si GS Asrai.
Oh, yes.
As well, who is not here with us today, but he is at home. Shoutouts to
Yes.
Gian Ramirez
Oh,
or
for
Burrito,
Burrito.
our operator.
for winning the coins.
For winning the little basta.
yeah.
Tapos shoutouts of course to GS Riku who's here with
Yes.
us as well, and also to GS Neep. Shoutouts to the PGS teams that will be playing next Saturday. Good luck to all of you and also to
hashtag kami, love team.
yes.
Kay Kate and Neme.
Of course, yeah.
Ayan. And of
Kami.
course, kay Nip.
Yeah, to Neep, tapos
Oh.
lahat ng PGS players for next Saturday. Good luck to you guys and we hope you're able to prepare for the matches.
Yes.
Pati rin sa mga LCL teams that will be performing next Sunday. Guys, always keep in mind, LCL and PGS are regular episodes yan.
Yeah.
They're
Oh.
consistent in schedule. So every Saturday, PGS happens at 5 p.m. Tapos si LCL every 3 p.m. yan. So don't forget, every weekend, always remember, kung gusto nyo manood ng Philippine esports scene, always bounce back.
Yeah.
Of course, thank you also to Best Support, Kids. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, thank you to everyone who's viewing right now.
Esports.garena.ph, all of the news out there. Syempre, mula yan sa Garena Philippines. Shoutouts also to Sir Riot's PV, making sure
Yes.
na lahat tayo in sync with the updates ng Riot Games. It has been an honor to shoutcast for you guys and also with you, GS Amplifier.
Yeah.
Kami po inyong naging shoutcaster for this episode. Ako po si GS Shinpo with a 1-4-9.
Ako po si GS Amplifier.
This is the LoL Collegiate League 2016 Spring Term. We are now on to our Week 3 and we'll see you guys next week!
Palag, astig, malupit, beast mode.
Nakakasindak.
Exciting. nakakapaba. Bongga. Solid. Breathtaking.
Wasakan.